just look into the new example for designing the PDA for the language. L is equal to number of A in the string should be greater than number of B in the string W, n greater than equal to 1. Write the ID, that is the instantaneous description for the string BAAB. So here in the previous examples we saw that number of A's should be equal to number of B's, A power n, B power n, or else in any order number of A in the string should be equal to number of B in the string. So we saw equal length of A's and B's, but now this question says number of A in the string should be greater than number of B in the string. So what do you do for that? You can have strings like this. So A, B, A, A, or A, B, B, A, A, one extra A. So if there is one B, there has to be at least one extra A in the string. So for this A, there is one corresponding B, but there has to be some extra A's. So you can see in this example, for this B, this A is there, for this B, this A is there. Apart from this, there is one more extra A, saying that number of A is in the string is more, number of A in the string is more. So we will see how it works. We will see this example and we will see how it works. So we will take the string A, B, B, A, A. So here what happens is, you need to keep track of number of B's because one A should be extra, at least one A should be extra because number of A in the string should be more. So now when you read A, you will simply push it into this stack, and when you read B, you will simply pop this out. So different symbols, B is the input symbol, A is on the stack, pop it. Now you have B as the input symbol, you will push that into the stack because Z0 was the top stack element. Now again you are reading A, what will you do? You will again pop this because different element. A is the input symbol, B is on the stack. Now you are reading A, just push it into the stack because Z0 is the top stack element. So what happens here? When you reach the empty, that is the end of the string epsilon, what will be there in the stack? You should be remained with at least one A. You should be remained with at least one A. Then this has to be accepted. So epsilon should not read Z0. If it reads Z0, it will not go to final state. So if end of the string, if you have at least one A in the stack, then you will be accepting that string. So we will see one more example, A, B, A. So here again stack you are taking, Z0 is the top stack element. So for A, stack has Z0, you will simply push it. For B, A is there, different symbols, pop it. Again you have A, push it into the stack. Again you have one more A, push it into the stack because same symbol. Now we have reached the epsilon, that is the end of the string. You have reached the epsilon, that is the end of the string. What will happen? A should be there in the stack. Yes, one A is there, epsilon is there. So we will simply go to the final state. You will simply go to the final state. Let any number of A's be extra. We need not worry about that because they have told just at least one A should be more in the string. So we will just accept the string. If you reach the end of the string and A is in the stack, you will be accepting it. So we will simply start writing the PDA for it. So Q0, you will start with the start state Q0. Q0 when it reads A and Z0 is in the stack, what do? You simply push it into the stack. You simply push it onto the stack. Again, when you read B and Z0 is the top stack element, if B is the very first element, then B Z0 will simply push it into the stack. Next, so we have seen we will be in the same state will be in the same state because we do not know the order of A's and B's. We do not know the order of A's and B's. A's and B's can come in any order. So, we will say in the same state. So, now again, like we have seen in the previous example, A can be the input symbol and A can be in the stack or B can be in the stack. So, what do? If there is same symbol, simply push it onto the stack. Different symbols, then simply pop it. Next, B is the input symbol, A or B can be the stack symbol, A or B can be the stack symbol. So, BA different symbols, so perform a pop operation, and BB same symbols, so we will just simply push it onto the stack. So, this will work for the complete string. This will work for the complete string. Next, when you reach the end of the string, what should be there on the stack? A should be there on the stack. So, this you have to remember very carefully. So, Q naught, now you will change the state because you need to reach final state. So, Q naught, if the end of the string is epsilon and what is there on the stack? A should be there, at least one A should be there extra because number of A's should be there extra in the language. So, A should be in the stack and what do? You perform nothing. You need not perform a pop operation or you need not perform a push operation. So, it simply keep it as Z0 and you reach final state Q1. So, if this has to be written in the empty stack method, you will simply write it using epsilon A, just pop it and reach the final state either this or that one, it will be accepted. So, we will see the transition function for the same PDA. So, how to write it? So, delta A, so we will see how to write the transition function. So, delta Q naught upon A is the input symbol and Z0 is the stack symbol. What do? You stay in the same state and push A to the stack. So, for this transition, we have written the transition function. So, we will write the transition function for this one, delta Q naught B Z0, we will stay in the same state Q naught and push B to the stack. So, next let us write it for this one, Q naught, A is the input symbol, A is the stack symbol, Q naught, A should be pushed onto the stack. So, for the next transition, Q naught, A is the input symbol, B is the stack symbol. So, Q naught you will simply pop because both are different elements. So, BA, so you are reading B as the input symbol and A is in the stack, you will simply pop it. Delta, for the next transition, Q naught is the current state, B, you will simply push it into the stack. So, next we have epsilon A Z0, for that also we have to write Q naught upon epsilon. You have to have a in the stack. So, A, then only you will reach the final state Q1 and you will keep the stack as Z0. So, for final state method, this is final state method, or else you can have Q1 comma epsilon, which is empty stack method. So, you can even have it as a self loop here. If there are more A's, just accept it and stay in the same state or stop it here. So, we have seen how to write the transition function as well as the transition diagram for the given language. So, now we have to write the instantaneous description for the string BAA AB. So, we will look into how to write the instantaneous description for BAAB. So, we will write the instantaneous description for BAAB. So, now let us start from the state Q0 and the string, the input string is BAAB and the stack element is Z0. So, what happens next? So, Q0 is reading B upon Z0. So, Z0 is in the stack. So, upon the first transition, we will just stay in the same state Q0. The remaining string is AAA B and you push B to the stack and push B to the stack. So, next Q0 is reading A, B is in the stack. So, opposite element. So, just pop it. So, now stay in the same state. The remaining string is AAB. Just pop B from the stack. Remember, similar elements stays in the stack. If there are different elements, it will just pop it out. Next, Q0 is reading A, Z0 is the top stack element, you need to push it into the stack. So, the remaining string is AB, so EA Z0. Again, Q0 is the current state, you are reading A is the stack element. So, corresponding to this particular operation, we will just keep the remaining string and push A to the stack. Next, you are in the state Q0 reading B, A is the stack element, different elements. So, pop it out. So, Q0 epsilon A Z0. Now, when you read epsilon, A should be there in the string as per this transition, A should be there in the stack as per this transition. So, Q0 epsilon A goes to Q1 state, keep epsilon as it is and Z0. So, this is by final state method. So, if it is empty stack method, you will simply write Q1 epsilon epsilon. So, simply understand that you have reached final stage. So, this is how you write the instantaneous description for the string BAAB. So, any string you can take, you can try it out for writing the instantaneous description for multiple strings that belongs to the language. You can even try to reject a string, that will also be an exercise for you.